Nami. For almost 17 years. It'll be 17 years in April. That John Wadsworth gave me my very first bond. At the time, I was 4'3".
Now you're 4'4".
So through those years, drinking steadily, Tahitian Noni, and now Max. So one takeaway, you can come to this meeting, if you're shorter than you want to be, keep drinking. I've been listening to the presentations this morning, and they're kind of filling my heart. And I thought, what can I do this morning? Because we've got two separate meetings today, right? This morning's kind of an opportunity briefing and to kind of set up this afternoon. This afternoon is our official kickoff meeting, where we'll be laying in front of your eyes our strategy for the new renaissance of Morinda. So here's the thing. In order to understand where we are going, we have to understand where we've been. And the one thing that I can do for you today is that I can bear an absolute witness, a personal witness of what it was like when we first started Morinda in 1996. And that's kind of what I wanted to do with you today, because understanding that and understanding the DNA of our company will help you be prepared for the presentations this afternoon and help you understand the amazing potential that we have going forward. First of all, a little bit of background. I was born and raised in a town in Utah. Utah's out west, called Orem, Utah. It's actually right next to our corporate headquarters, city of Provo, Utah. They kind of bump up against each other. I was born and raised there. My roots go very, very deep there. My great-great-grandfather was the very first resident of that town.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a pioneer. He was a fruit farmer. He recognized the soil and the environmental aspect of the area, plus ground was free. And so he moved his family and built a little cabin and began to plow the ground and plant fruit trees. He had a large farm. He raised cherries and apples and pears, peaches, strawberries on this ground. His son, my great-grandfather, took over his dad's farm and enlarged it. Again, focusing on fruit. And then my grandfather took over that family. Actually, my grandfather and his two brothers, the three of them, three sons, split that large farm into threes, and each one of them raised their family on that family farm. When I was a young boy, that's where I spent a lot of my time, on my grandfather's farm and my two great uncles' farms. And it was a source of pride and like grounding for me. I mean, this is where I came from. This is who I am. What made me me. And my brothers and I, to this day, continually talk about the experiences that we had growing up on my grandfather's farm. Now, why do I talk about this? I talk about it because every single one of us have a heritage. Every one of us are made up of molecules, DNA, that was formed generations before we were born. And who we are today is a product of all of that accumulated experience, all that accumulated DNA. My great-great-grandfather wanted to go where nobody else was and start his farm. He didn't want to be part of the crowd. That wasn't his personality. He wanted to achieve separation between himself and all the other guys. And so